Hi traders, Lockie here. I hope you're absolutely magic. I am the lead trader at Samurai Day Trading, and I was asked a question recently. Lockie, how would you trade the gold market? So guys and girls, in this video I'm going to be answering the question how to trade the gold market really well, obviously in my humble opinion. Guys, what I'm going to be doing is picking on the live charts in order to do this, and I want to focus on 6 lessons which are ultimately on the screen in front of you there. Now, first and foremost, ladies and gents, for context, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll the chart over here to the right-hand side, because literally right now as I talk to you, boom, this is a 5-minute chart. Clearly we can see the market is running live. Now, the date of this video goes literally 17th of February. Gold is currently trading at 2913.8, okay, right now as we speak. So scrolling back, ladies and gents, I was actually asked the question on YouTube on Saturday morning. So guys and girls, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cruise back to Friday night. Then we're also going to look at Thursday night, because what I never want to do is produce a video for you that says, haha, check out one day's worth of trading. But I do think it's very smart to check out multiple days of trading simultaneously. So great question on YouTube. How do I trade gold? Guys and girls, this is, if I was a Samurai Day trader as a professional gold trader, this is what I would be doing. Guys, please note that I am a European Open based trader. I'm just waiting for the US Open trading to change by 1 hour on the 9th of March when it switches back because of daylight saving. Guys, and I will also be trading gold on the US Open. So what have we got here in front of you? Guys, not only have we got a live gold chart, we've already established that. This is the US Open currently at 11:30 p.m. Tokyo time. It's about to switch to 10:30 p.m., which is a lot more fun. Now, guys and girls, the lessons that I want to pass on to you throughout the video today, as much as it will be quick, guys, the lessons are literally workspace pivots, US Open, volume lift. I'll talk about that. Guys, a volatility defined target, ATM, and finally, we're going to talk about larger chart time expectations. So first and foremost, the workspace I would suggest, guys, or the chart configuration I suggest you follow, guys, is exactly what's on the screen here. So top left-hand corner, you've got the 15-minute chart, then the 30, then the 60. Guys, and over here for us, guys, at Samurai, we've got our primary execution chart, which is the 5-minute chart. Now, why do we do this? Simply because we can look for larger chart patterns, such as swing triggers, ABC patterns, stair step, step breaks, and similar things. We can look for these larger chart patterns over here on the left-hand side with the intent of implementing the trade over here for the sell down. Now, as it turns out, ladies and gents, we had a wonderful 60-minute short, guys, leading into this move. So the 60-minute charts are actually telling us, hey, find any valid short you possibly can, and off we rock and roll. Now, point number 2, pivots. Guys, the markets, the gold market in particular, same as oil, hypersensitive to pivots. So my tip for you is make sure you've got the right pivot file loaded. There's actually 4 different gold trading pivots in the world. Guys, ultimately 3 of them are wrong, so please make sure you've got the correct pivot file. Guys, if in doubt, you can grab the Samurai Day Trading pivots. Guys, they're the ones I'm using. You can use the Samurai Day Trading pivots if you would like. Guys, clearly they're part of a subscription with our indicators, but you'll probably see significant value in that very soon. So as a gold-based trader, guys, as a gold trader, you're going to be pivot-based or Fibonacci-based. And the key Fibonaccis you're going to be focused on, guys, are the daily Fibonacci, the 4-hour Fibonacci, and the 60-minute chart Fibonacci, just to give you a tip. Now, guys, down here, point number 3 for you, US Open. So literally, as I've said, US Open, guys, is one of the best times to trade gold. Guys, the reason being is you do get a volume lift. You do get a bit of a volume lift in the US pre-market, sure. Guys, but for those that want to be really good at gold, guys, I would target the US Open. Why? Guys, not only does the volume lift in the market give it more enthusiasm, more predictability, you've got more eyes on the charts, which means the self-fulfilling prophecies like pivots and Fibonacci become stronger. But also, ladies and gents, because of the more volume in the market, you typically get rewarded for your trades faster, which means even if you're a professional trader, guys and girls, there's nothing wrong with getting a little bit nervous when the trade is not moving in your favor. Naturally, if the market is moving faster, guys, then you're going to get your answer quicker, and that's always good fun. Now, that being said, ladies and gents, volatility defined target. Now, we have an indicator on our screens that ultimately tells us what the volatility of the market is. Just to let you know how this works, guys, as a guide, if I was to take a gold trade right now, I'd be going for a 22 tick first target, which is around $220 US. My second target would be 22 plus 19. My third target will be 22 plus 19 plus 19. My fourth target would be 22 plus 19 plus 19 plus 15. So as the market lifts its volatility, you can clearly go for longer range targets. Or you might be a classic gold trader. I'm going to put this on the screen for you here, where you say, Lockie, I just want to go for 20 ticks per gold trade. That 20 tick box there because gold is $10 a tick per contract, so that's a $200 box. You might say, Lockie, I just want to go for $200 and stop trading, or 4 or 5 $200 and then I want to stop trading. Whereas if you are going to, regardless of the strategy that you follow, and I'll show you the signals that triggered today, regardless of the strategy you follow, please use an ATM, which is an automated trade management. What does that ultimately mean? Once the market's moved, in this case, let's say $160 to $180 in your favor, so it's literally just shy of that $200 box. Guys, you want to make sure you start reducing the risk on your trade or cut that risk off completely. Guys, you can use automated trade management for that. So there is no emotion in your decision making. It's pretty straightforward. Larger chart time frame, guys, I'll get to the end. I'll get to it. That's a little bit more complex. So this is your $200 box. So again, I was asked on Saturday, guys, how to do this video for you. Just to timestamp this, guys, Friday the 14th of February. So it's all very, very recent, as if you've seen the chart as live. Now, what we picked up, ladies and gents, gold traders for Samurai, we picked up an SBR. That's a reversal short. Note that it is off a pivot. So that means it becomes a very, very reliable trade. Okay, now next one here, we've got this one rated candle here. That one there, ladies and gents, is a very, very strong hint that the market's going to be selling down. And then we got what we call a 4-point turning bar. That is another algorithmic sell signal saying, please sell the market down. Now, ironically, guys, if you put your $200 box underneath that little reversal candle there, it's clearly gone to target. If you went underneath the one strength candle, it's gone to target. If you went underneath this little 4-point turning bar here, it's gone to target. Now, an advantage that we do have, guys and girls, at Samurai, which again, please make sure your pivots are correct. Typically, ladies and gents, when we get a pivot-based reversal, we'll start to pick up this little red diamond here. That's called a Delta V2. Each of these Delta V2s here, they're brand new sell signals. So you see on this candle, for example, there's 3 sell signals here. They close down here. There's about 6 sell signals here. What we actually do is we track institutional orders in the market. We're very, very good at hunting the instos. So what does that mean, ladies and gents? You could have sold underneath that Delta V2 for $200, sold underneath that one for $200, sold underneath that one for $200, that one for $200, that one for $200. All of these, they're all $200 trades. Or, guys and girls, with a bit of an experience, you could have said, Lockie, I'm going to go short here. I'm going to wait 15 minutes. I'm going to wait 15 minutes, which leads me to this point here, chart expectation or time expectation. I'm going to go short for 15 minutes and then I'm going to value my trade or evaluate my trade. If we're heading in the right direction, I'm going to wait another 15 minutes. If we're heading in the right direction, I'll wait another 15 and another 15, and we're just going to keep waiting 15 minutes. As what we're ultimately doing is we're selling the market and we're waiting for a valid buy signal against us. Now, if you had have done that, I was understanding this box is worth $200. If you had have done that, but you extend the box down the chart, guys, this becomes pretty hilarious because, again, that's 11:30 p.m. right there, guys and girls, is 12:30 p.m. That's only an hour worth of trading, and it's dropped. It would look like the size of that box, probably $2,500 US into profit, guys, for one contract. Obviously, you can trade a lot larger contracts. So, guys, down to point number 6, and then I'll do the next day. Down to point number 6, guys, if you do pick up a larger chart trade, please try and stay in your 5-minute chart trades for longer. Okay, so the best way to do that would be to have an early first target. So you might have 100, or let's say a $200 US first target. Let me put that on the screen. So you'd say, right, Lockie, I'm going to go short on that really, really strong candle because that's exactly what you've told me to do. That's the strategy to develop. Guys, this strategy was actually developed in 2009, to give you an idea. So we're going to go short underneath that, Lockie, and I'm going to take $200 off the market basically straight away. So boom, $200. What I'm then going to do is I'm going to wait 15 minutes and I'm going to assess my trade, and then I'm going to slowly move my stop loss down. Every time the buyers push into the market and fail and that candle closes, I'm going to move my stop loss further and further and further down. Further down. Now, ladies and gents, that takes a lot of training. It takes a lot of patience. Takes a lot of practice. So you can do this many ways. My last point, guys and girls, larger chart time expectation. If you are picking up a larger chart trade, like a 60-minute chart trade, please try and hold on to your 5-minute trade for up to 60 minutes. Okay, that would be a big tip. Now, guys, this is Friday night. Now, again, whenever I do a video like this, I never do one day because it looks like we've just got lucky on a particular day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wind back to the US Open, which is when I recommend you trade gold. Guys, I'm going to go back to the Thursday. All right, so let's just roll back the chart. There's nowhere to hide here, guys and girls. I can't just go and make this up. It's not possible. Okay, so we've gone back to Thursday the 13th, guys, obviously 2025. You know the charts are running live, so let's have a look. Okay, So this is the US Open. So once again, we're looking at 11:30 p.m. Tokyo time on the 9th of March. It becomes 10:30 p.m. I'm looking really forward to that. So what's basically occurred, ladies and gents, once again, exactly the opposite to what we just saw. The market has pushed down on the US Open, and hey presto, it's failed at a pivot. What have we picked up here? Guys, we picked up what we refer to as a -4 rated static bar reversal long. Not to get into a massive detail on that, ladies and gents, it's a signal that auto generates for us to say, please buy the market. Now, this was slightly less volatile. Right, so your little box here, this is your $200 box. Okay, just there. So it was a little bit less volatile, right? But again, you could have said, Lockie, I'm going to go for my $200 target. Okay, chick, bang, boom, paid, fantastic. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in. Can everybody see that little buying delta just there? So you've got another entry just there. This little buying delta, guys, a little bit close to the pivot. So we wouldn't be taking this one here. Okay, it's too close to the pivot. Now, what do I mean by that? Let's say this is your $200 box and you say, Lockie, I want to go for a $200 target on that trade. Hang on a second. There's a pivot in the way. I don't think I can take that. That wouldn't be very smart because your market's actually got to cross through the pivot to pay you, guys and girls. Okay, so instead of reducing your profit target down, which I don't recommend you do, what I would be doing is saying, Lockie, I'm just going to wait for the next perfect trade. As it turns out, guys and girls, as it turns out, doesn't take long for, hey presto, we picked up a -3 rated static bar reversal underneath, guess what, another pivot. So once again, if you said, all right, Lockie, well, I'm going to enter outside the range of that candle coming back the other way, just like we did on this one down here, guys, you would have gone straight through your $200 profit target. The moment you got picked up, you got sold straight through your profit target. So, guys, the question was, how do you trade gold? Guys, the answer is this is your chart setup. What I would also do is wait for the US Open because of the volatility and also the volume. Guys, I'd use a volatility-based target firstly. Guys, I'd love a $200 target when you first start, and then you're literally going to try and see how much you can get out of the trend. Please make sure you combine your smaller charts with your larger charts in terms of timing expectation. Please use automated trade management, ladies and gents, so you don't have to and ah about when you control your risk. And if you need any help, guys, with any of these points, please reach out to Samurai Day Trading. Guys, join us in the live trading room. Guys, come and find out what we do, why we do it, how we do it. You might actually find out why we are as probably one of the fastest growing day trading schools in Southeast Asia. And to say that's exciting, guys and girls, is probably an understatement. So hope you enjoyed the video, guys and girls. Watch out for more videos, and I'll see you in the live trading room for those that choose to come and join us. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.